my gosh. Hello. Oh, it's been so long since I've done one of these that you never really know how to start these. Feels a little bit awkward. And I'm always like, "Hello, lovelies." And, that's not really how I would start a conversation if we sat down at a coffee shop or something. I'd just be like this, like leaning into you, and saying, "Hey, let's talk." Anyways, it's really sweet. I've been getting quite a bit of emails and comments that people want me to do a vlog, which it just means a lot to me. It's been really touching because I know it's more intimate, and I know what you mean by just sort of wanting to connect in that way. And but it just really means a lot that you guys actually want to connect with me that way, and that's really cool. I've been going through this thing of feeling a little disconnected. I've been really sort of marinating in my time with Cedar, and I'm not spending a lot of time online anymore. I also noticed my attention span isn't quite as long as it has been before Cedar, and so it's hard for me to sit and read blogs, and it's also hard for me to do a lot of internet searching and playing, and so I'm just not on it as much, and I think because of that I'm feeling a little disconnected. So many of my relationships, close relationships, have been made through blogging. That's where I've met them, and that's where we've connected, and so I've been unable to read their blogs, and so I'm just feeling a little I keep saying the word disconnected. So anyways, but I guess I'm bringing that up because it sort of has to do with what I wanted to share with you guys. I have been really desiring to put my energy into some things that don't really come natural to me. I'm really just envisioning what I see for Cedar growing up, and me as a mother, and my role in his life. And part of that is just really wanting to nurture his creativity and his imagination, and with that, just doing a lot of projects together, creative projects, and using just materials from Mother Earth, and materials from our home that we otherwise might give away, and just really kind of exercising our imaginations in that way. And I really didn't grow up the kind of person that naturally is crafty, and I think some people would be surprised by that, or at least they've told me that they're surprised by that. But yeah, I think I've always been, I would say my role in the creative world in the past and in my previous jobs has been the idea person. I can see something and I say, oh, this will look good in an outfit, or this will look good in a painting, or a film, or a book, or something like that, but I wouldn't know how to create it myself. I think it's a little bit like that for me, in the crafty world as well. And so, both my sisters are really crafty. Well, my oldest sister has just done everything you could ever think of with anything that you could pick up off the ground. And she's made clothes, she's made my clothes, she's made her children's clothes, she's made homemade gifts, cards, jewelry. I'm wearing her necklace. Yay, I love it. And she's the kind of person I could call her up and be like, oh my gosh, page 52, Sundance catalog, love this necklace. And then she'll get inspired and put her spin on it, and give it as, she's just yummy. Anyways, and my other sister, Pam, is just amazing with scarves. I mean, the things that she comes up with the colors she puts together, and they're all patchy, and Anthropology would just buy them up in a second. The stuff like that I've just never really been natural at. And, but I really want to teach Cedar these things because I think it'll be so important for him. I see him as somebody who is naturally drawn to creativity and music, and I really want to nurture that in him. Anyways, all that to say, I'm just really wanting to put my energy towards some blogs that will guide me in this direction. I know there are so many blogs out there that are about like do-it-yourself projects at home for kids or for yourself, like pillows and clothes, but I'm so completely unaware of them. And I would love if any of you guys have any favorites that you've come across or you've read about. I would love to see them. So, but one thing that kind of moved me in that direction was my dear friend Stacy De La Rosa. I'm sorry, Stace. I have to say it sexy. I can't just say De La Rosa. I have to say De La Rosa. She probably hates that. She bought me a book. It's moving me in this direction, and it's by Amanda Blake Soul. She has a blog called Soul Mama, which I haven't read, and I know I need to read. I just think it's really cool that I'm reading her book first, and then I'll get to know her a little bit through her blog. Anyways, it's called The Handmade Home, Simple Ways to Reproduce and New, read backwards, Family Treasures. And I really love it so far. And even like the cover shows one of the most darling projects, which is prayer flags that you could hang in your kid's room with their name on it, or like a word or affirmation. And I know a lot of people do this, but I have no idea how to do it. And I don't know how to sew. So my sister Darlene heard me, we were talking about all this, and she said her and my mom are going to invest in a sewing machine for me for my birthday. And that just totally makes me want to cry, because that's just yummy. So, but yeah, and then she has another book, Amanda Soul, called The Creative Family, How to Encourage Imagination and Nurture Family Connections. Let's try that. Good luck. La la la. Cute family wearing homemade clothes. Anyways, isn't that the coolest name? Soul. I mean, who wouldn't want a last name? Soul. I mean, it's like your last name being Gem or Kindred or Flower. It's just the coolest last name. I love it, Amanda. You could really do a lot with it, so I could see why your blog's called Soul Mama. Good move. Anyways, so that's kind of just where I am, and I've been having talks with my husband about how, because I'm not somebody that can like naturally think, oh, I'm going to take this rock and this twig and make a tree out of it. Like I'm not naturally like that this is going to take some time and energy for me to get to that place where I can exercise those muscles in my brain to do that. I mean, because I can do it with clothes, you know, I can do it with photography a little bit, but yeah, with projects I would love to do a cedar, not so much. So yeah, I was talking with a friend the other day at how, like, where I've been putting my energy as far as the internet goes, like with some like photography blogs or travel blogs or blogs that are about things that I'm really passionate about and I love, but that I can't or don't have time to nurture right now. Sort of leaves me with a feeling of feeling less than or not enough or overwhelmed, that, gosh, I would like to put my energy there, but I can't at this time in my life. Like a sense of feeling forgotten, like, you know, oh, I'm not out there, you know, photographing just rad artists in LA right now. And it's just not a place or a feeling that I need to be in right now. And so I'm really wanting to find blogs that like challenge me in a different way with creativity. And read books that are easy to read, because I don't have a lot of time to read. These are easy to read. I really appreciate the Amanda's Blake Soul books, definitely. So that's just where I am, and I just wanted to share it. I might explain a little bit more of it in, you know, other posts or vlogs, but I feel like I'm moving in a direction that feels really harmonious with my heart right now, and that feels really good. So, okay, I better go. My time is up. I've babbled enough. And this has been really fun. And I adore you guys. And look at, the time has just gone by so fast.